Zoe will be the lane versus Syndra here. So again, pretty stable. It means that BRO will have a lot more opportunities, assuming Showmaker doesn't get owned again, which I think is just very unlikely. As hovering the Akali top lane right now, be an interesting final pick here. In terms of the matchup into Ornn, doesn't seem too comfortable in terms of making picks happen early, but you can sort of dominate. Kale!
Wait, is that Nuggery? Is he back? What is this? Okay, I guess Khan is saying, let me follow in the footsteps of my former top for Damwon Gaming. Brings out the Kale on patch 11.1. You're up against Ornn, who is a bit of a beefcake, can put on some pressure from levels 1 to 6. But then on, I suppose, maybe Khan says I can just kind of sit back in this lane against a tank and try to scale up beyond recognition. It fits into what Khan has done before in terms of like Fiora picks or Camille picks or Gangplank, something that could scale and have a massive amount of value later on in the game.
If Showmaker gets early mid-prio and they have control of the top lane, this is a matchup that, again, it's difficult to kill the Ornn in. It feels very stable. He's very tanky, as you put it pretty eloquently before, but at the same time, this is kind of one of those matchups that can start to snowball. Top lane matchup, we haven't seen anything, any trades or anything really crazy. Khan has slight experience leads. Oh, there's the bubble!
Oh, man, there it is. Lava is just wrecking Showmaker tonight. I don't know how it's happening, but he has done it 2 games in a row now.
He was the weak link in most of their games earlier, and you know, we remember that game with Afrika where he played the Corki, and a lot of people even...
He's top 3 on the Korean solo queue ladder over and over and over again. Just threading the needle here. Lava picks up the kill.
Yeah, this is pre-6 as well. Just going to go ahead and flash in and get the kill. Very impressive stuff. Picks that flash up off the ground.
Solo kill!
Solo kill, he says.
Okay.
You're doing decently well on the bottom side, at least. And now they're looking to extend and look for more objectives. I like the proactivity here from the side of Fred Brion, as they're even going to go in for the fight here. Not sure about this. Delight is not level 6. He is going to get killed. Has to dash over the wall. And they absolutely did not have to commit to that. The Delight probably should have taken a flight out of there.
Yes, Hoya taking a very aggressive path into this Herald fight. Gonna Ornhorn.
This is 3v2, but they're still looking to get it. They have so much burst damage. The Kale ultimate comes in, but Showmaker is just dead. Hoya not able to get a knock up there. Canyon with the Ragnarok still up. And so they get the Rift Heralds. Oh, no, they actually don't. They don't pick up the Eye.
Oh, man.
And that is pretty huge. I mean, bro just get a kill, and they deny the Rift. They look for dives. They look for pushing objectives, turrets on the map. You want to take more map control. And Fred and Brion are doing that. They're taking jungle farm, and they're diving turrets here. So Delight having the engage. They get on top of the backline, and Ghost immediately just pops, disappears. No hope for him. They dive the turret. Only Beryl remains. And Hannah should have the damage. He's going to flash here, get that last auto. And meanwhile, on the backside, just taking more names here as another Trouble Bubble is going to land on the Showmaker. He just cannot find any luck in this game. Has to flash away as nothing is going right here except Khan again for the side of Damwon.
Khan is just a slight... He has just a slight lead, though, you know? And it's going to get harder and harder and harder for Hoya to actually just sit here in lane and to continue to CS for a moment, then pinged. See the commitment.
Right, gonna get on in there. Immediate exhaust does come out. They miss there, but they're gonna flash on in. They want to get this. Of course, the ultimate will come in. Unti getting, wow, huge amounts of burst damage. Just pops him in the face with that collateral damage, and that's gonna be another kill onto the Kale. But at least Dom and Pia looking to push the bottom lane.
Yeah, they're gonna push the bottom lane. They're gonna get this turret as well. And in the top lane, because you might walk into an Ornhorn, especially if you're in a choke point.
Oh, what?
They're gonna turn it.
It was a bait all along, perhaps. We got the Kale ult coming in, and it will be traded with the Unbreakable Will, but you're gonna like that Kale ult a bit better. So they're gonna have less hard engage. Lava has to be careful about just popping forward, though. He's doing, you know, quote-unquote baits as now Showmaker looking to challenge here. Unti getting pretty low. In comes Canyon, picks up the kill, as that's not going to be enough damage to take down Canyon. And And I have to say, kind of getting baited in there by his teammates. And they give a pretty big streak over to the side of Damwon as well.
Very sloppy there, unfortunately, for Fred Brion.
And they may just be able to. We have teleports coming on in. Will they turn off of it? That's a really nice bubble to get us started, but they may need to turn onto Khan. This is going to be a bit of a coin flip, as it will go the way of the Graves. They actually do take it down. Showmaker gets incredibly low, but do they have the damage? You see Ghost trying to get on top of Henna. He will take him out, as now in the front line, Barrel will eventually go down, but look at Khan fighting front to back. Do they have the backline access? Well, with the trouble bubble missing, the answer will be no. Lava looking to disengage. Let's see the scatter the weak will land onto Lava, and he does not have a flash. A double kill will go the way of Kale, so they get the Baron. But that's multiple kills being given over to Damwon.
Yeah, Damwon are starting to claw their way back into this game. You can see that in terms of these team fights, they're playing much cleaner. And, you know, the Ornhorn we were just talking about, we were just teasing Hoya about, comes into this fight as he dies way too late. Imagine if you had the Ornhorn to actually control where Damwon Kia is going to approach from. You'd have so much more CC and so much more control. The Baron buff alone isn't enough damage to actually turn this fight back around because Henna is dead. He's zoned out and killed early in the fight. So we're just going to see the cleanup here. But the zoning out there of the Kaisa, making sure that she just simply cannot.
Probably just turn with the Ornhorn there. They have such a fantastic turn off a Baron team. As looks like Khan was spotted out. Gonna look to burst him down. But the Kale ultimate will come in. Do they have the follow-up damage? Absolutely. In spades they do. They take down Khan. They take down Barrel. And now BRO looking to push the issue even more. We got a trouble bubble onto Showmaker. He's gonna take a huge blast to the face. As BRO will look to continue pushing 5v3 now.
Yeah, this team fight is theirs, and the follow-up for Baron, I mean, the Baron expires here, but there's no way to really push into, for example, an inhibitor from this, but it's another victory here. Slows down Damwon Kia.
Nerfed a little bit here in 2021, but still strong. Up against Kale.
Okay.
To do some crazy stuff. Okay, Hoya gonna look to turn it on to, speaking of which, the Kale. The trouble bubble is gonna sail a little bit short though, as in comes Barrel. They're just gonna chip away front to back here on to Delight. Will get taken out very early on. And the timing here with Baron coming up in 40 seconds could come back to bite him.
It certainly could. And you're starting to see Kale come. They show almost too much restraint here. And they have the Rift Scuttle, so they have the permanent vision. You'd think with the poke they have, they'd engage, but they're so slow to do so.
Yeah, you gotta throw out this Ornhorn. It looks like a little bit late. Can they get into the pit? No, it is gonna go the way of Damwon, but they burst down the Kale immediately. This could be disaster for Damwon, but immediately the Kaisa's gonna be taken out. That's a lot of damage taken away from Fred Brion, so they're only able to capitalize on 2 kills, and now we're kind of seeing the opposite effect from what we saw from the first Baron. This time around, Damwon lose the fight, but they get the Baron, losing less people actually in the fight, so not half bad.
Yeah, definitely not. We're gonna watch this one again. Showmaker taking some serious damage, but they're just not able to close the gap to get into the pit or the smite. It goes immediately over to Olaf, but there's a kill immediately on the Kale, as you pointed out in the fight. Ghost flashes away. There's no follow-up damage from him, so this is going to be a deadly situation there inside the pit. Poke is coming through, so Damwon Kia, it's go time.
Oh, okay, it's going to go the way of Kaisa. That is a massive wombo combo into the backline. They get 3 members, and Khan is just going to get burst down from 100 to 0. Gets a couple of swipes, but that is not going to do it, and I think, Wolf, that Fred and Brion have done it. They're going to push down mid lane and try to end the game.
Another ace here, and this time Hoya's Ornhorn is massive, and that is all they needed. Damwon Kia, the time was ticking down in that fight. The poke damage was real. They were not able to find themselves in a good enough position to defend when that horn came in, and that's going to be game.
That's going to do it. Fred and Brion with the 2-0 over Damwon Kia. I cannot believe what just came out of my mouth. What a stomp as well. They just destroy them, and it is chaos in the Fred and Brion house. They are going mad. This might be the highlight for them all year as they take a massive upset win over Damwon Kia.
I mean, what a way to turn your season around. This was a series that was absolutely a must 2-0, right? This was a series that Damwon Kia did not want to even drop a single map. To drop a single map could have affected their standings, could have affected their ability to get into first place. I talked about, okay, we're going to that match with Genji, Damwon Kia next week. And everybody is screaming. They are so hyped. They know that they have won against the defending world champions. They know they've taken a 2-0 lead. Lead, it's over. There's no lead. They took a 1-0 lead into a 2-0. Nobody saw this coming, and after the first game, everyone thought, well, there's going to be some angry, maybe tapping of the foot and some awkward discussions between game 1 and 2 with the coaching staff of Damwon Kia, but we're going to a long night, a third game, a 6-game night. Not to be the case. Let's look at these guys lose their minds. I can't imagine how they're feeling right now.
They just go absolutely wild after the Nexus goes down too. And yeah, it actually happened. 2-0. If you're tuning in now, I feel bad for you. Today was an awesome day of League of Legends, upsets and crazy games. We have insane damage numbers. I feel like Umti really stepped up to the plate.